welcome to Underwear News Briefs, the podcast. I am Tim, the editor, coming at you again. Hope you have had a great week so far. Today we have a very cool podcast. We have Eric, the owner of Baskit, with us, who tells us a little bit about Baskit, how he became the owner of Baskit, and that infamous pink jockstrap. So we hope you enjoy the podcast, and he's got a very special thing we're doing with him that we'll say at the end if you haven't heard on our Facebook already. So without any further ado, here's the podcast. We welcome to the podcast Eric from Baskit. This is our second attempt at this podcast due to some technical issues. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, Tim. How you doing?
Good. Be doing better for you. Only did this once. But I guess we'll start over and go a little bit. Tell us a little bit what's going on with Baskit right now.
Well, we are getting ready for the big show in Las Vegas, Magic, the men's apparel show. It's the largest one in the world. So we're finalizing all the designs. The show is at the end of August and into September, and it's actually for spring of 2010.
Okay.
So other buyers get together and look at what's coming out. So we're trying to show off what our swimwear is going to be like next summer and the new styles we're bringing out. And this is usually actually one of the busiest times of the year for us, so it's kind of hectic around here right now.
That sounds like it. And I like your swimwear this year. Like I told you, y'all have done some really cool new things that I haven't seen in swimwear before with the patterns and different things you're doing.
Thanks. We try to make it something out of the ordinary, if that's possible. But at the end of the day, there's only so many ways you can put a swimsuit on a guy, but we're trying to make stuff that's high quality and has a nice fit to it and is a little bit different than everything else out there.
Well, I think you succeed in it because I love the stripes, and a couple of others work here are going, they want the board shorts because that's one of the favorite ones, it seems, around here.
Yeah, we did. We brought those out. This is the second season of the board shorts. We did them the first year with embroidered vintage pinup girls on them, and the embroidery was really nice, and they looked great. And I just didn't buy enough of them. We were kind of skeptical about what the market would do with the new entrant for swimwear, and then they sold out, and we brought them back next year, this past season, and we're bringing them back again with some tweaks next year.
Cool, very cool. So what's on the horizon for you? Anything new you can tell us about that's going to be happening?
Well, our fall stuff for 2009 is starting to be released. So, I mean, basically that's new for everybody in the United States. The only people that really would know about that are our buyers. But we're bringing out a really cool ribbed line, which is just ribbed cotton. It comes in 3 different colors. There's a white, a green, and a kind of a charcoal gray. It's actually a really neat ribbing. We went directly to our factory and had our own rib pattern designed. So the ribbing is really wide and looks really neat. It's not like a ribbing you'll find anywhere else out in the market. And then we've just accented it with some kind of cool colors. And then it's got what I would consider to be kind of an old school traditional waistband, almost like an old Jock waistband, but thinner, not so wide or tall if you were looking at it. So that's going to be coming out. Our dip dyes are about to deliver, and that'll be coming out. And then we've shook up all of our contrast colors. We've done some blues and some brown accents, and let's see, there's some red and black coming in, and some yellow and blue. And so then when we were really just kind of bulking out the contrast lines, the things that were selling really well, we got a lot of requests for. And so we added some new colors in there.
Cool. Colors are always good, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
So, what's your bestseller right now, or a couple of your bestsellers?
Well, typically our bestseller is one of our briefs, and it's usually between the Action Cool, which is either mesh or cotton and mesh combination, or our Urban Basics, which is just our basic underwear style. Or the contrast, I guess. It's kind of between the contrast and the urban. But our best-selling thing of all time actually is a pink jockstrap. I think you and I talked about that before, which sells in numbers that you can't imagine. So But we don't actually make that right now. I pulled it off the market about 2 seasons ago because we just couldn't get it. We couldn't get enough of it fast enough. It kept selling out, and nothing makes retailers more angry than if you give them something that sells really well and they sell out of it and they can't reorder it.
Yep.
So we pulled that for a little bit, but I think it'll be coming back probably with some minor changes to it. But it should be back probably in fall 10.
Cool, yeah, because Rich at our site, he needs another one because his finally wore out. So he's like, tell him to bring it back. I was like,
we'll certainly work on it.
It's like, it's not a given, but they're talking about it. So he'll be very happy to hear that. And pink is just the new color in men's underwear, so.
Yeah, American men are kind of becoming more comfortable wearing pink. And it's funny because if you look back in the 80s, there was the whole preppy thing, and a lot of guys wore pink, polo shirts or Izod, shirts, whatever you want to call them. And then pink kind of died out. We went back to more earth tone stuff, and pink is making a big comeback.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if it really permeates the market again like it did before.
I think it is because you see a lot more pink in everything, including shirts, and the underwear is a big. Because I think just about everybody's doing a pink right now, just about.
Yep, it's definitely out there.
So it's cool. I'd wear pink. I have friends who are like, I would never wear pink, and I'm going, okay. But
I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's what you're most comfortable in. But there's always that thing of, maybe branching out a little bit, and you could buy a pink pair of underwear if you actually like pink, but you would be too embarrassed to wear it, then buy a pair of pink underwear and wear it when you're not going to be, dropping your drawers in front of anybody that matters.
Exactly. That's what we call the gym factor in underwear.
There you go. Exactly. Who's going to see me in this underwear?
Exactly. And I have friends that are just like that. They're like, no. I can't wear that. I'm going to the gym today. And I have one Wes on our site. He goes, I don't care what they see me in at the gym. And I was like, okay. You go, boy. So.
I think it's really, again, just about your comfort level and what you want to show off. And we get a lot of emails from people telling us where they wear the underwear, what they're doing, and some of them are very, candid about, I really love this, but I can't wear it in public. And other people are, very brazen and, tell us what they're doing with it. And we get tons of people sending pictures in of them in the underwear. And, so there's definitely people out there that are a little more reserved and shy about it, but want to be wearing it underneath. And then people that want to show it off. And we think that's great either way.
Very cool. Yeah. It takes a different kind to wear it to the gym. That's all I got to say.
That's true.
Especially if it's a pink jockstrap. So you have some exciting things going on at your site you told us about last time.
Yeah, we are. Our site is being redone. It's going to come up in about 2 to 3 weeks, I think. And we are going to, for the first time, offer our own e-commerce option, so people can go right to the Baskit Wear website and buy their favorite styles. And we're also going to do some more fun stuff. There'll be videos embedded in there and more access to all of the galleries and photography that we take. We take a ton of pictures. Mm-hmm. And the public doesn't see a lot of it because, we pick the best ones for advertising or the best ones for the website. And there's a lot of great pictures in there, and our photographer works really hard taking them that I think people would enjoy seeing. So we're going to give, better access to the galleries in the background. And then we're going to do a $10 Tuesday event, either every Tuesday or one Tuesday a month, where if you log in at a certain time, there'll be underwear for sale for $10. It'll rotate every week. It won't just be, clearance stuff or whatever. We'll pretty much offer everything out over the, the course of the year. And that'll be reserved for unless you just happen to log on at a certain time, but it'll be reserved for the people who are signed up on our website and who are, friends of Baskit, for lack of a better term. They'll get an email that reminds them it's a $10 Tuesday. And we'll see, I think that'll be great. I think there's always opportunities for us to kind of pay you guys back for buying underwear, and there's nothing better than, getting a deal on it. So
exactly. Especially today, underwear can run you a fortune.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's good to get a deal every now and then.
Absolutely.
So what else is going on with you guys? Anything fun and exciting?
I can't really, it's always kind of fun and exciting around here. You've actually called, we're in Boulder, Colorado, and it's it's just 10 minutes to 8 in the morning here, so the office is pretty much empty. But if you're to call back in about an hour when they're all in here running around and making noise, it's a different place. So it's always kind of fun here.
It goes wild. Well, going back to your video, I actually saw your video, or one of them. I forget what it's called.
Is it the Give It Up one with the guys?
It's the guys
exchanging.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have two out there right now. There's actually several, but there are really two that we've done. The first one that we put out about a year ago was behind the scenes from our photo shoot in Fire Island. And then we just did another one about 2 weeks ago, and that's the one that you're talking about. It's called Give It Up. And it's got, I think, 6 or 7 guys in it, and it's really fun. And we really tried to change it up a little bit and make something that's not so, I don't know, over the top or, I guess unattainable. One of the things that I really tried to do in this business is, it's great to see really attractive, hot guys wearing the underwear and the model types, but the reality is that most of us don't look like that. So I've kind of tried to bring Baskit down to, down to earth a little bit. And so for this video, we went out and we, not to put these guys down, but we tried to just find some really just naturally attractive guys that, they work out, but they're not fanatical about it. And, who were they were really fun. And, I think we put together a great video. If you go out you can find it on YouTube. If you Google Baskit, it's on our website right now, and I think it's a fun video. I'm interested to get some feedback from people to see what they have to say.
I thought it was very cool. That's the one thing I did notice. It's like, hey, it's not models; it's more average guys.
Yeah, these are, and I think they're attractive in their own right. They're all good-looking guys. They're not guys that you would stop and do a triple take on the street, but they're all really attractive guys. And the best part about it is that they had so much fun doing it that it was kind of like when we were in the middle of shooting it, I thought, this is like, I don't know if we're serious enough, if we're going to get the look we want out of the video, but they pulled it off, and it really came out great.
Yeah, we'll have to post that on our site this week because I thought it was
you
really
guys
cool.
Put it up.
Yeah, I have the link to it, but today's my busy day, so I won't get a chance to do it today, so I'll probably put it up tomorrow. But I really enjoyed it, so I hope you do more like that.
Yeah, we are. We're going to be doing probably one every other month for the rest of the year.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, and I'll make sure that you guys get them, in advance of them getting released so you can see them and show your listeners.
That would be great. Because it's...
Sure. They're good.
You don't get to see many underwear commercials these days, and I think that's a good thing about the internet is you can do different things and you can share them with blogs, and people come to your site that you wouldn't normally get on TV. So, because I still think TV is kind of, we don't know if we want men's underwear on TV.
Yeah, and the problem, even some of I looked at some of the, I don't know what you want to call them, secondary networks, and the pricing just makes it almost impossible for even the bigger companies to run ads on them, unless you're doing it at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So you basically miss most of your market, and it's just TV advertising doesn't work. And at the end of the day, most of it is too risque unless it was here or Logo or one of the networks that tends to be a little more open to that.
Yeah, or you could possibly get away with it on Bravo, but they're kind of changing these days. But that's very
everything's sort of mainstreaming.
Yeah, because they used to have Project Runway and a bunch of other shows, and now they're kind of going towards the Real Housewives. It's going to be the Real Housewives Network, as I call it.
That's probably pretty accurate.
They have on these days. So, cool. I'm glad you came back on. And
no problem.
Announce we're doing a contest starting next week, the 20th.
That's right.
And we'll be giving away some great Baskit underwear to our readers. And all you have to do is go over to the site, and we're planning something special if we can get it going for the contest. So you have to pay attention to that on the site. And we'll enter you.
Are you telling them what you're giving away, or?
Sure. Now that we have it finalized, we're giving away. We'll do it. We'll you can enter up for a week. We're going to post the post on our site. All you have to do is comment on it. So you'll have to leave your email, name, and I guess that's about it, and whatever comment you want to leave. And then we'll pull starting the 27th, which is the following Monday, for Monday through Friday, and you'll win a pair of the new Pure line underwear. Plus, the big winner gets the entire line. So
that'll be cool.
So that'll be
just
very
for your listeners that don't know about our Pure line. This is our organic line. It's made with 100% organic cotton, and we use earth-friendly dyes to dye the fabrics. It comes in 3 basic colors. There's a super white, which is dyed or is whitened using oxygen and photovoltaic light. So the whole ream of fabric, it's actually a really neat process, is passed through a chamber, and it kind of brightens up. It's a slow process, but it works really well. And I was kind of worried about what that would do to the fabric, the photovoltaic intensity and all that. But the fabric is maintained really well, and we tested the heck out of it, washing it and stretching it and all that. And it's basically just like any other fabric, although the production cost on them is a little bit more, but it's really great. So there's that super white, and then it comes in the natural greige color that cotton comes in, which is, that kind of like canvas looking color. And then a black color, excuse me. And yeah, I think it's a neat line. It's really cool. We did a lot of research on organic certifications and what it means to be organic, and it's not just the product itself can't be organic. You need to go back into making sure that the box is recyclable, and all the inks on the box are earth friendly, and so it was a really an interesting learning process for everybody here, and I think we put out a product that we're really happy with. So I hope all the readers like it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. It's one of the lines I like that you've done lately that really stands out to me. Plus, I like green, so their waistband's green, so that's another reason I like it.
Yeah, it's a cool one. And the Baskit logo isn't really prominent on it. It's kind of embroidered in the background, so you have to be up really close to see it. Otherwise, the only thing that shows is just the Pure logo.
Cool.
So, I think it's neat. I think people will like it.
I like it. Very much so.
Yep.
You guys are doing a good job, so.
Thanks.
So I guess that's about it for today. I want to thank you for coming back on, and I appreciate it.
No worries. Good luck.
Hopefully this one will come out.
We'll talk to you soon.
Tonight. Oh, cross fingers. All right.
Perfect.
Thanks.
All right. Be good, Tim. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed the podcast with Baskit. We'll have many more coming up. Also, if you want to find Baskit on the internet, it's at baskitwear.com. And as always, you can find us at underwearnewsbriefs.com, and you can email us at info@underwearnewsbriefs.com. And let us know if you have any ideas for podcasts also. We're always up for doing something new, and we have some great stuff coming up this month. Like we said, the contest will start on the 20th, so we'll have a post on the website that will tell you how to enter. And we'll start drawing for it on the 27th, which will be the following Monday. And we hope you have a great week. And we look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.